Top 10 places to visit in Portugal. Welcome, wanderers and travel aficionados, to a captivating journey through the top 10 places to visit in Portugal. In this virtual expedition, we're poised to uncover the charm, history, and breathtaking beauty that make Portugal a must-visit destination for adventurers and culture seekers alike. Nestled on the western edge of the Iberian Peninsula, Portugal is a land of enchantment where ancient castles stand watch over cobblestone streets, where golden beaches stretch as far as the eye can see, and where vibrant cities pulse with life and energy. From the sun-drenched shores of the Algarve to the winding alleys of Lisbon's historic neighborhoods, each destination on our list offers a glimpse into the rich tapestry of Portuguese culture and heritage. But this journey is about more than just ticking off landmarks from a guidebook. It's about immersing ourselves in the rhythm of daily life, sampling the flavors of traditional cuisine, and forging connections with the people who call this beautiful country home. It's about wandering through centuries-old towns and villages, uncovering hidden gems tucked away off the beaten path, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. So whether you're drawn to the sun-kissed beaches of the southern coast, the lush vineyards of the Douro Valley, or the medieval splendor of Porto's old town, join me as we embark on a voyage of discovery through some of the most captivating destinations that Portugal has to offer. From the rugged beauty of the Atlantic coastline to the timeless allure of its historic cities, let's explore the wonders of this enchanting country together. 1. Lisbon. Up to 30 years ago, this historic capital city was in varying states of disrepair. But today, thanks to a robust revitalization, this is one of Europe's most charismatic and vibrant cities. Colorful azulejos, ceramic tiles, glisten in its sun-drenched streets as vintage trams rattle up hills. Spectacular sunsets over the city's red-tiled roofs are cause for saudade, the Portuguese word for a feeling of yearning and nostalgia, which travelers will feel on their return home. 2. The Algarve. At the southern end of Portugal, the Algarve region shines with a memorable coastline, golden-hued cliffs, and beaches filled with sea caves. The coastline of Ponta da Piedade in Lagos features sea pillars, rock arches, and grottos in turquoise waters. It's breathtaking and surreal. So is the Benagil Cave, one of Portugal's most famous attractions. Sunlight streams through its pierced ceiling, illuminating a gold sand beach. 3. Porto. Overlooking the Douro River, Porto is known for its stately bridges, port wine production, and dizzying viewpoints above terracotta rooftops. Once a trade village, Porto is now enjoying the fruits of ongoing development with cool cafes, wine bars, and new cultural offerings that reflect the city's vibrant energy. Popular sites include the medieval Ribeira district, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, where tourists admire the atmosphere, walk across the city's iconic Ponte de Dom Luís, bridge to Vila Nova de Gaia to sip a glass of port, then catch a spectacular sunset at Jardim do Moro. 4. Douro Valley. For greener pastures, look to the rolling hills of the Douro Valley, one of the world's oldest and best-known demarcated wine regions, dating back to 1756. Famed for its terraced vineyards, with vines ribbing the contours of steep granite slopes, this valley is the birthplace of port. You can take a languid boat ride, 6-7 hours, from Porto to get here, but the best way to experience the region is to rent a car and visit Quinta do Novo and other wine-growing estates, known as quintas. Most offer public tours with windcastings. 5. The Minho. Portugal's Vinho Verde hails from this verdant region of vineyard-covered valleys and towns frozen in time. Braga, one of Portugal's oldest cities, has many Baroque churches, and its old center brims with cafes, traditional Portuguese restaurants, and plazas. A highlight of this region is Peneda Juris, one of the world's few temperate rainforests, which borders Spain. You'll need a car to head here, and while the curvy roads might make your stomach drop at times, the vistas are well worth the trek. The mountainous terrain with thick woods is punctuated by swift rivers, streams, and waterfalls. Canoe or hike, and meander through the region's medieval castles or monasteries, which are well integrated into the landscape. 6. Évora. A striking cathedral, cloisters, and the columns of the Templo Romano, Near Roman baths, sit inside Évora's 14th century walls. Romans began inhabiting the city in the 2nd century BCE, and many ruins, including the Temple of Diana, remain, along with palaces and convents built by later occupants, including the Moors and Portuguese royalty. Évora was deemed a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1986, and the European Commission has designated it as 2027's European Capital of Culture. 7. Sintra. Portuguese royals used to spend their summers in Sintra, and it's easy to see why. This UNESCO World Heritage Site has storybook castles and fanciful gardens set in the hills, with imposing mansions and centuries-old monasteries rising from a backdrop of dense forests. The iconic former royal residence, Pena Palace, particularly stands out with its vivid red and yellow facade. Montserrat Palace is likewise grand, and like its gardens, is steeped in romanticism. 8. Coimbra. Coimbra, on the banks of the Mondego River, was once Portugal's capital and has an old town that dates back to Moorish times. It's also a vibrant university town, with one of Europe's oldest schools, the University of Coimbra, classified as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Built on the grounds of a former palace, the university is famed for its Baroque library, the Biblioteca Joanina, and 18th century bell tower. Take time to enjoy the lavish botanical garden of the University of Coimbra, or the gardens of Quinta das Lagrimas. 9. Óbidos. As a gift to mark their wedding day in 1282, King Dinis gave this town to his queen, hence its nickname, the Town of Queens. Stroll through the narrow streets of this small town, which is encircled by medieval walls and crowned by a Moorish castle. Travelers can find old whitewashed houses bordered with blue or yellow and historic churches worth visiting. 10. Aveiro. Hailed as the Portuguese equivalent to Venice because of its canals, maritime Aveiro is set along a lagoon called Ria de Aveiro. Brightly colored malaceiros, traditional boats, float on its waters, and the city offers Art Nouveau buildings like the Cathedral of Aveiro and the Museu de Aveiro. Plus, Aveiro is known for a sweet made with eggs and sugar. Look for ovos moles, soft eggs, sold in wooden barrels or wrapped in a crisp wafer in different shapes. As we come to the end of our enchanting journey through the top 10 places to visit in Portugal, I hope you've been swept away by the beauty, history, and charm of this remarkable country. From the sun-drenched beaches of the Algarve to the medieval streets of Óbidos, each destination has offered a glimpse into the rich tapestry of Portuguese culture and heritage. But our exploration doesn't end here. As you bid farewell to this virtual voyage, remember that the magic of Portugal extends far beyond the confines of these 10 destinations. It's found in the laughter of locals gathered around a table laden with fresh seafood, in the strains of fado music drifting through the narrow alleys of Lisbon, and in the timeless beauty of historic landmarks that have stood the test of time. So whether you're dreaming of sipping port wine in Porto, hiking through the rugged beauty of the Azores, or simply reminiscing about the adventures we've shared, I encourage you to hold on to the spirit of discovery that has guided our journey. Let the memories we've made inspire you to continue exploring, to seek out new horizons, and to embrace the wonders of travel wherever you may go. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for joining.